Okay, so today, let's be honest, I'm still waiting on parts for the old 4Runner. So I think we're going to start taking a walk around this old 250R and tearing some things off and actually getting ready to quote-unquote restore the old 250R. So let's take a little walk. So here's what we're looking at. I ordered some parts in the mail, so I got this little sight glass for this old brake here. So that's bad, it's leaking brake fluid. I thought this was going to need a rebuild kit, but I went ahead and put some brake fluid back in here, and this thing did bleed up, so I think a good brake bleed will fix that. There's a few other things I've noticed about this trike that's kind of interesting. So, I figured the front end bearings would be bad. Now if we're looking down in here, you can actually see right in here. I don't know how well the light is. Let's get a light on that. Here we go. Grab that. So down in there, you can see the fork stop is actually rubbing against the forks, and I figured the fork bearings would be really bad. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the case at all. So I think this thing was ridden hard for not a lot of hours. So whoever was on this thing, they were a hell of a rider because they tore it up pretty bad. So I think the fork stem is bent in the front. We'll see like once I tear this apart. Maybe that's a common thing for this bike, or a freewheeler rather. But I noticed this too. If you look down here, this is not a factory weld on the frame. Come around the backside there, you can see where it's welded. Again, let's get some light on it. Somebody broke the frame. You can see all through here. This is not the original paint, this has all been spray painted. So somebody rode this pretty hard. They didn't tear the whole machine apart. So that weld's still holding to this very day. I'm just going to go ahead and clean it up really well. And we're just going to clean up this frame. Maybe do a coat of paint on it. I don't know. As you can see, this thing's a lot more beat on than I had originally anticipated. But the main thing is it's all there, so that's kind of a good thing about this 250R and a saving grace in my regards. Go ahead, we're going to pull off the seat. So I need to figure out a clever way to mount that seat to those fenders, because that's not the original seat. I do have a extra 250SX seat in the back garage that I might be able to fit on here, or I could just run that one. I just got to figure out a mounting system. Back here, take that off. Unfortunately, these old 250Rs, the seat pans were made out of metal and they like to rust really bad. So that's a thing. What else to say here? So we do not have the factory air box. It's got a aftermarket air filter in here, so that's cool. Whatever. I would like to get a factory air box. Another thing that I thought was kind of interesting is when I got this, it actually came with this nice DG silencer on here. And typically, if these things spend a lot of time rattling around on the back of a bike, you'll see these tabs, they'll get worn down from the spring. So I don't think this was on here for very long, which is awesome. Miscellaneous mismatched bolts everywhere on here. So we'll be changing those out, making it more matched. Again, it's really not horrible. This whole trike is not bad. Come around top, gas tank. So we got one dent off to this side, little line right there, so that's not bad. The fuel tank, on the other hand, if you come up here, you can see that's not bad. Go ahead, set that down somewhere. Probably put it on the tire there. Yeah. Got a flashlight. If you look down in here, rust free. This thing is actually pretty nice. On the inside of the tank, pretty pristine. So this is not a bad free wheel to start with as far as a project. So again, little weld spot down here, it's been repaired. If you look at the front here, this is all scraped up. So somebody took a pretty bad digger up front here. So this is bent back just a hair. Right in here you can see this bar is actually in fact bent. just a hair. Not bad. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and straighten that out and paint it, but that's on the list of things to do. I want to paint this tank. I got the factory decals for it, so I want to do that. And then like other things, so down here, this factory bolt I believe, but this is not the factory grommet. Off this side, this is definitely not the factory bolt, so that's a problem. Another thing, so when I had got this machine, it was not leaking back here. The rear shock was in good shape, but after riding it a few times, it started leaking. But in fact, I got 2 extra shocks to go along with this machine, so maybe we can find one that will work. I've never actually checked in here before. Oh, careful. Old plastic. That doesn't look bad. Like, honestly, that's not bad looking in there, so that's cool. So really overall, truth be told, it's not a bad machine. Not bad at all. Like I said, tank is a big deal. A lot of tanks like to rust out if they've been sitting for a long time. This whole thing really isn't in bad condition the whole way through. Came with a clean California title, so take that for what you will. But yeah, there's some issues, but it's not the worst freewheeler I've ever seen. It's actually in pretty good shape. So let's go ahead and I guess start pulling things apart and assess some things. I would like to get the handlebars painted, cleaned up, get a few of the lines greased up, and you know, maybe do a little touch-up work on the old frame. Alrighty. Okay, that's on. Heat's on. There we go. Take that, go ahead and throw it in here. We're just gonna let that heat up. So I've got the old original fender off. It's actually in pretty good shape, all things considered. One little crack right up in here. Not bad, but I got aftermarket Myers fender to go right back on, so we're just gonna put this in the souvenir pile. So I've been kind of here just thinking, so I think I got an old set of fork boots for atc250r that will work great on here because these ones are pretty shot. So I'm going to dig those out. These lower fork tubes, I think I'm going to polish them out. All this stuff up here, I think I'm just going to try and preserve what's here. This I'm probably going to wind up painting because somebody got a ton of overspray on this. Who knows, who knows. Fork tubes, so these aren't leaking, so I'm not going to bother rebuilding these. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the chrome the best I can. A little bit of WD-40, you know, that story. Handlebars, all this stuff here. It's pretty roached out looking. I'm going to go ahead and respray these bars. Fuel tank, I know some good spray paint, or a few places locally that can actually get some real paint and paint this thing right. So I'm probably going to go ahead and paint that correctly and put the factory decals back on. And then I'm probably going to get some new grips because I know these moose grips are going to get tore off when I pull this thing apart. So just going to continue on, dress up the front end, get to the rear end. I don't know that I'm going to do too much back here. I kind of want to take off this rear sprocket and maybe throw that in an ultrasonic cleaner over there. So let's go ahead, and I think I'm going to pop off that wheel and we're going to dip in the sprocket. And over here, I may as well do the front sprocket and just inspect and make sure I clean things up as nice as I can. Went ahead and tore this off the old 250R as well. We're going to go ahead and throw this in the old ultrasonic cleaner here and just make sure we do a good job cleaning that. Okay, here I am a few days later, still working on the old 250R. Let's see where we're at. Alright, this is what we got so far. So I found a few things. I probably brought up the fact that my steering stem, I'm pretty sure that's creamed. It's a little bit bent. Got that break in the frame, but of course I found more damage. So, come around the side here. If we look at this old axle here, you see how much wobble there is in that? Unfortunately, this axle's bent, so I'm going to have to take this into a buddy's work. He's got a bearing press. We're going to go ahead and have a go at trying to straighten this out. But there's a pretty good wobble there, so I'm going to have to do something about that. But otherwise, this thing's actually in pretty good shape, so I haven't had to fight too much with the swing arm bolt, which is unheard of. Axle came right out. Everything on this has been in actually pretty good shape so far. So really, that makes me kind of happy that not having to struggle with it. So yeah, good old freewheeler. So this one's making up for a pretty good project, and we're just gonna keep rolling on it and see what we can get done. Well, here I am another few days down the road, and honestly, we're kind of done with the 250R for this video. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay safe out there, keep your wheels on the ground, and find yourself a nice project. Peace.